We live in a world designed to fragment our attention. Every second, 1,000 digital voices scream for our time, draining our potential and keeping us in the shallows of existence. Most of us are drowning in a sea of networked distraction. But in this age of noise, a rare and formidable superpower is emerging. It is the ability to vanish from the chaos and produce work of such depth and quality that the world cannot ignore it. This is the superpower of deep work. This is not just about productivity, this is about professional mastery. It is about reclaiming your mind in an age that wants to sell it to the highest bidder. Welcome to a Wealth Entertainment 21 special documentary. The average knowledge worker today spends over 60% of their work week on electronic communication and internet searching. We have become human routers, shifting small bits of information back and forth. We have mistaken connectivity for productivity. We have traded the craftsmanship of the mind for the dopamine hit of the notification. The cost is the very core of our professional success. We are active, but stagnant. We feel busy, but we are not progressing. We are active, but we are not achieving. We are living in the shallows, and our potential is slipping through our fingers like sand in an hourglass. It is time to wake up. To understand how to reclaim our minds, we must look to the work of Cal Newport, a computer scientist and author who has spent his career decoding the mechanics of professional mastery. Newport realized that as the world became more connected, the capacity for deep, concentrated effort was vanishing. He saw that focus is the new IQ, the ultimate differentiator in the modern economy. His philosophy is a call to reclaim our cognitive independence. It is an ethics of the mind that demands we build our lives around the things that actually matter rather than the things that merely scream for attention. Deep work is defined as professional activities performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that push your cognitive capabilities to their absolute limit. It is the deliberate practice of the mind. These efforts create new value, improve your skill, and are hard to replicate. Whether you are a programmer, a writer, or an entrepreneur, deep work is the engine that produces elite-level results. It is the work that leaves a legacy. It is the work that requires you to go where others are unwilling to follow, into the depths of your own concentration. This is where the magic happens. This is mastery. Shallow work, on the other hand, consists of non-cognitively demanding, logistical tasks often performed while distracted. These efforts tend not to create much new value and are easy to replicate. Shallow work is the noise that fills the gaps in our lives. It is the busy work that makes us feel productive while we are actually standing still. It is the enemy of the exceptional. It is mediocrity. The danger of shallow work is that it is addictive. It provides a constant stream of small dopamine hits that keep us from ever attempting the difficult, meaningful work we are capable of. Stop settling. As our economy becomes increasingly complex and automated, the ability to learn difficult things quickly and produce at an elite level is becoming the ultimate differentiator. Deep work is the only way. Because deep focus is becoming so rare, it is becoming exceptionally valuable. If you can master this skill, you separate yourself from the crowd, achieving in hours what others take weeks to produce. The elite in every field are those who have reclaimed their attention. They are the ones who produce the value that the rest of the world merely consumes. They are the masters of the deep life. Join them. When you focus intensely on a single task, your brain triggers a process called myelination. Myelin is a fatty tissue that wraps around neural pathways, making them fire faster and more efficiently. By going deep, you are literally hardwiring your brain for mastery. You are upgrading your mental hardware, allowing you to process complex information and solve problems that baffle the distracted mind. This biological transformation only happens in the absence of distraction. You cannot upgrade your brain while your attention is fractured. Depth is the requirement for cognitive evolution. Focus is power. When you focus intensely on a single task, your brain triggers a process called myelination. Myelin is a fatty tissue that wraps around neural pathways, making them fire faster and more efficiently. You cannot produce elite work while your mind is fractured. True depth requires a single, unwavering point of focus. It requires you to close the door on the world and open the door to your genius. This biological transformation only happens in the absence of distraction. You cannot upgrade your brain while your attention is fractured. Depth is the requirement for cognitive evolution. Focus is power. Rule number 1 is to work deeply. Deep work isn't a gift, it's a discipline. You must integrate depth into your life by choosing a ritual that fits your professional reality. Structure is freedom. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. Your life, your career, and your goals will determine which ritual is yours. But one thing is certain. you must choose. Success favors the structured mind. Pick a path. The monastic philosophy is for those who can cut out all distractions. It involves isolating yourself for long periods to focus on a single, massive goal. This is the path of the true specialist. It is pure. In the monastic mode, you are not just avoiding emails, you are avoiding the world. This is how the great masters of history produced their most profound work, far away from the noise of the masses. Silence. It is the ritual of Carl Jung and Bill Gates. It is the decision to withdraw into the silence so your mind can finally speak with the authority of depth. It is extreme, and it is exceptionally effective. Go deep. There is no one-size-fits-all approach. Your life, your career, and your goals will determine which ritual is yours. But one thing is certain, you must choose. Success favors the structured mind. Pick a path. This ritual allows you to maintain a professional life while still dedicating massive chunks of time to high-value creation. It is the ritual of the scholar and the elite entrepreneur. Distance creates depth. You alternate between two modes of existence. When you are deep, you are unreachable. When you are shallow, you are open to the world. It is the careful balance of focus and connectivity. Master the shift. The rhythmic philosophy is for those with busy lives. It involves carving out a specific block of time every single day, usually early in the morning, to go deep. It's about building the habit. Consistency is key. By doing it at the same time every day, you remove the need for willpower. Focus becomes a rhythm, as natural as breathing. This is the most practical path for most of us. Make it a rule. Make it a ritual. The chain of habit is the strongest defense against distraction. Every day you show up, you make the next day easier. You are building a life of depth, 1 hour at a time. Do not break the chain. Build your empire. The journalistic philosophy is for the advanced. It involves training your mind to shift into deep mode instantly whenever a spare moment arises. It is difficult, but it makes you a master of your time. Mastery. This ritual requires a mind so disciplined that it can ignore the chaos of a busy airport or a noisy cafe. It is the ability to create your own sanctuary within the noise. It is a razor-sharp focus. Be the expert. It is the power to switch on focus like a light. It requires years of practice, but for those who master it, time becomes a canvas for creation, regardless of the environment. Focus anywhere. Create everywhere. Execution is where strategy meets reality. You must focus on the wildly important. Discipline your mind to ignore the secondary and pour all your depth into your primary professional goal. Priority is power. Act on the lead measures. Don't focus on the results you want. Focus on the hours of deep work you put in. This is the only metric that matters in the journey to mastery. Count the hours, not the outcomes. Keep a compelling scoreboard. Visually track your progress. When you see the chain of deep work hours growing, you create a psychological momentum that distraction cannot break. The numbers don't lie. Build the streak. Rule number 2, embrace boredom. To go deep, you must reclaim your mind from the addiction of constant stimulation. We reach for our phones the moment silence arrives. Break the habit. Embrace the void. You must train your brain to sit with the discomfort of silence. Boredom is the training ground for focus. If you can't be bored, you can't be deep. Silence the noise. Train the muscle. Be the master of your attention. The next time you are standing in line or waiting for a meeting, don't reach for your phone. Sit with your thoughts. Train your mind to be still. The deep life begins in the silence of your own mind. Find it. Rule number 3. Quit social media. These platforms are engineered to fragment your attention. They are the enemy of depth. Ask yourself, does this tool truly serve my highest professional goals? No? Cut it. Most of us use these tools out of habit, not necessity. By stepping away from the noise, you reclaim hours of cognitive energy that can be directed toward your mastery. Reclaim your life, reclaim your future, quit. You don't need to be everywhere. You only need to be where your work happens. Reclaim your time, reclaim your focus, reclaim your future. The deep life is waiting for you in the silence of your own excellence. Rule number 4, drain the shallows. Audit your schedule. Identify the tasks that feel busy but produce nothing. Ruthlessly cut them or delegate them. Focus only on the deep work. Cut the fat. Build the muscle. The goal is to maximize the time you spend in a state of flow. This is where you produce your best work. This is where you find the satisfaction that the shallow world can never provide. Flow is the goal. Mastery is the result. Depth is not just about producing, it is about living. When you spend your days in a state of concentration, you find a level of meaning and fulfillment that the distracted world will never know. Live deep. Be the master. Adopting the craftsman's approach means selecting your tools with extreme care. Don't use a tool just because it offers some benefit. Use it only if it significantly contributes to your core professional goals. A craftsman doesn't need 1,000 tools. They need the right tools. Most of what the modern world offers is just distraction disguised as utility. Be ruthless in your selection, quality over quantity, always. Your attention is your most precious resource. Don't waste it on tools that don't serve your mastery. Reclaim your focus by simplifying your environment. The master needs only the depth of their own mind. Mastery also requires productive meditation. This is the practice of focusing your mental attention on a single, well-defined professional problem while you are physically occupied but mentally free. Walking, jogging, or even commuting can become a sanctuary for depth. Train your mind to loop back to the problem whenever it wanders. You are building the ability to think deeply without a desk. Abstract visualization of golden sparks colliding and forming a complex geometric shape in a dark void. Meditate on the work, find the answer in the movement. But you cannot be deep 24 hours a day. To protect your focus, you must master the shutdown ritual. This is the formal end to your professional day, where you clear your mental slate, capture every unfinished task, plan your next day, and then say the words, "Schedule closed." By doing this, you prevent the Zeigarnik effect, the brain's tendency to dwell on incomplete work. Rest is not a luxury, it is a requirement for depth. When you shut down, you allow your subconscious to process the work while you recharge. True depth is born in true rest. Close the day. Find the peace. Sometimes, depth requires a grand gesture. To break the habit of the shallows, you must create a significant change in your environment that signals to your brain that this work is of extreme importance. When you commit significant resources, time, money, or effort to a goal, you create a cognitive momentum that pushes you through the resistance of the shallows. Make the gesture. Claim the breakthrough. Invest in your depth. Book the hotel, travel to the cabin, buy the elite tools. Signal to your mind that the work you are about to do is worth the sacrifice. The investment in focus pays the highest interest. Deep focus is a muscle. Most people's focus has atrophied in the age of the smartphone. You must train it. Start with 60 minutes of uninterrupted work and slowly push the boundary. It will be hard. It will be worth it. Mastery isn't an accident. It's the result of a deliberate, repetitive, and often difficult practice. But the rewards are beyond anything the shallow world can offer. Excellence is a habit. Build it. Master it. Build your empire. Every session of deep work is a deposit into the bank of your mastery. Over time, the interest compounds. You become the elite. You become the master of your craft. You become unstoppable. Go deep today and claim your throne. Regardless of the ritual you choose, you must create a sacred space. Your environment must be designed for focus, not for interruption. This is the first rule of the deep life. Your space is your mind. Protect it. Silence your notifications. Clear your desk. Tell the world that for the next few hours, you are unavailable. You are busy building something that matters. You are in the lab. Silence the world. Focus. You must protect your attention like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, your professional life does. Your best work requires a sanctuary. Build it. Protect it. Use it. Reclaim your focus now. Focus for Wealth Entertainment 21. The deep life is not just about professional success. It is a philosophy of existence. It is the decision to live with intention, to produce with excellence, and to find meaning in the difficult and the complex. Live with depth. In the depths, you find a level of satisfaction that the shallow world of social media and quick dopamine can never match. You find the joy of the craftsman. You find the peace of the master. Choose the deep life. Choose depth over breadth. Choose quality over quantity. Choose mastery over noise. The world belongs to those who can focus. It belongs to the deep. This is your path. This is your destiny. Reclaim your mind. Mastery is waiting. The deep life is the good life. It is a life of craftsmanship, mastery, and meaning. It is the choice to be exceptional in an age of mediocrity. Focus is your superpower. Use it. Wealth Entertainment 21. Your future is deep. Join us on the path to elite performance. Subscribe to Wealth Entertainment 21 and reclaim your focus. The superpower of the 21st century is waiting for you. Reclaim your depth. Reclaim your future. Be the master. The deep life starts now. Thank you for watching. The path to mastery is long, but it is the only path worth walking. Go deep. We'll see you in the next one. Reclaim your mastery. Reclaim your mind. Reclaim your life. Focus. Wealth Entertainment. 21. Elite results start here. Take Carl Jung. When he wanted to revolutionize psychology, he didn't stay in his busy clinic. He built a stone tower in the woods of Bollingen. He understood solitude is the prerequisite for depth. He isolated himself from the noise of Zurich. In that silence, he went deep. He produced the work that would define his legacy. He understanding that depth requires a sanctuary of the mind and body. Discipline 1. Focus on the wildly important. Discipline 2. Act on the lead measures. Discipline 3. Keep a compelling scoreboard. Discipline 4. Create a cadence of accountability. Execute with depth. By applying these disciplines to your deep work routine, you ensure that your focus is directed where it creates the most value. You turn the theoretical superpower into a practical results engine. Execute now. Myelin is the secret. Every hour you spend in deep work increases the insulation around your neural pathways. This makes the signal travel faster. You are literally hardwiring your brain for elite performance. The more you focus, the stronger the connection becomes. This is why the expert makes the difficult look easy. Their brain has been upgraded through the sacrifice of distraction. Focus is physical evolution. You cannot be deep all the time. Mastery requires the shutdown protocol, a formal end to your day that clears your mental slate and allows for true recovery. Rest is the fuel for tomorrow's depth. Clear every task. Plan the next day. Say the words. Schedule closed. Protect your rest as fiercely as your work. Without rest, the muscle of focus will never grow to its full potential. Master the pause. The deep life is the intentional life. It is the choice to produce excellence over noise. It is the decision to be a creator, not just a consumer of the shallow world. Live with intention for Wealth Entertainment 21. In the depths, you find the meaning that the surface can never provide. You find the satisfaction of a job well done. You find the peace of the master. This is the path to greatness. Choose depth. Reclaim your mind. Reclaim your future. The world belongs to those who can focus. This is your destiny. Join the elite. Master the superpower of the 21st century. The journey starts now. Focus on mastery.